Ojek Kanan serasa motor GP.
Rossi the first lap, Valentino Rossi then down in 15th place. He's about to move up the inside of Nicky Hayden, the 2006 world champion. Hayden will run out a little bit wide. Rossi can't find a way through on that powerful promo Ducati. Rossi will finally make it stick up the inside of Hayden down into the mid-through and course. This was where the championship was decided between the two of those back in 2006. Oh, it's pretty hectic there for Valentino Rossi trying to carve his way back through the field. There he is. 46, he lost the championship here 9 years ago to Nicky Hayden at the front. Lorenzo not able to get away from Marquez. I'm sure both the Hondas know they mustn't let him escape at the front. Rossi having real difficulty finding a way through on number 68, Yoni Hernandez. No way through there as they run down on the brakes. There is no Rossi, brilliantly late on the brakes. He's finally past the South American. The crowd go wild here in Valencia. All 110,000 of them there cheering on their hero. Rossi then now up into 14th place. And he's up the inside of Bautista as well. Super aggressive from Rossi. He's on the charge. Rossi on the charge up the inside of Alvaro Bautista. There is Rossi. I think that's Stefan Bradl in front of him. It is Stefan Bradl in front of him. Championship gap now 14 points. If Lorenzo wins this race, then second place is only good enough for Valentino Rossi to win this World Championship. Lap 2 of 30 has been completed, and Lorenzo set the fastest lap of 1:31.416. Rossi in the slipstream of Stefan Bradl's Aprilia. Rossi picks up one more place down into the brakes at the first corner. Valentino Rossi now up into 11th place. He's on the brink of the top 10. Next in sight is Pero. He is a man on a mission. Can Lorenzo get away? That's got to be the big question in terms of the outcome of this World Championship. It's Valentino Rossi down in 11th place, but he's over 5 seconds back on the. This is where he picked up Hernandez on the last lap. He's up the inside of another Ducati on this lap. He dispenses with Pero at turn number 8. This is where Rossi went down in qualifying yesterday. Rossi then inside the top 10 for the first time. Now it's a 1:31.367. He's almost half a second clear now of Marquez. Rossi then up to 9th place. His next in sight is Bradley Smith, but it's 1.3 seconds. 2015 MotoGP World Championship as it stands. That live championship standings on the right hand side of your screen. Here is Rossi, and he's coming right up now on this battle involving Paul Espargaro, Danilo Petrucci and Bradley Smith. This is for the top 6. This is where it would tell. He's coming up against now some pretty quick riders, but he's closed right up on them. There is the trio in front of him. We ride with Bradley Smith. In his face is Valentino Rossi. Rossi started this lap 1.2 seconds behind Bradley Smith. He's smelling his exhaust pipes now. The gap now between Rossi and Smith is under 0.2 of a second. Valentino Rossi has just put in his personal best lap of the race of 1:38.820. It's 0.3 of a second slower than Jorge Lorenzo. Marquez desperately trying to put the pressure on Lorenzo. He just set his own personal best lap of the race, but Lorenzo still has the advantage by just over 0.4 of a second. Back with Bradley Smith, who picks off Danilo Petrucci down at turn number 4. Petrucci fights back at turn number 5. We're on board with Rossi. Rossi can pick off 3 riders here. Soon he can pick up Smith and Petrucci. They will not be easy as they fight amongst themselves. 25.5 laps to go. We ride with Bradley Smith. Smith is running in 8th place. Rossi is running 9th. Rossi desperate to get past him. On the brakes, closes up Valentino Rossi. We switch now back to Bradley Smith. Through 9, this fast kick, and then they'll flick it left through turns number 10 and 11. Rossi had a look up the inside, thought about a look up the inside of Bradley Smith. Smith, though, sweeps it back to the apex. Smith has another look up the inside of Petrucci, going through turn number 12. No way through there for the... Still not able to make a move on Smith and Petrucci. What this is doing is giving Paul Espargaro a bit of breathing space in 6th place. What it's doing is also a bit of breathing space for Jorge Lorenzo at the front. Rossi's got to get through quickly. He knew this would happen. Carved through the early numbers, but now he's having problems. Here comes Rossi up the inside of Bradley Smith, but no, he just cannot get him. Here we go. There's Andrea Dovizioso, Alessia Espargaro, Paul Espargaro, Danilo Petrucci, and as Rossi got past Bradley Smith, listen to the crowd. You know he has. Yeah. Rossi's been brilliant on the brakes going down into that turn number 8. He picks off Smith. That's where he took Hernandez. That's where he took Michele Pirro. The gap now 10 points between Lorenzo and Rossi. Are the Hondas, though, going to run into those front tyre issues? Is Marquez and Pedrosa's right-hand side of the tyre going to start overheating? We'll find out very, very shortly, because the gap between Lorenzo and Marquez, Lorenzo's eked it out again to just over 4.5 tenths of a second. Next on Valentino Rossi's shopping list, and he has to tick off, is his great mate Danilo Petrucci. Of course, finished second to Valentino Rossi in that rain-soaked British Grand Prix at Silverstone. They race down towards turn 1. 24 laps to go. Another epic MotoGP battle in front of 110,000 people here in Valencia. Listen to the crowd. Rossi through on Petrucci, who runs it wide. Smith goes through as well. Yeah, it didn't look like he had to work too hard, did it, for that move on Danilo Petrucci. Petrucci had a good long look over his shoulder. Rossi then through into 7th place. Pol Espargaro in 6th. He's about 1 second clear of this battle for 7th place. Petrucci ran so wide into the Mick Doohan corner, turn number 2. Bradley Smith was able to sweep through as well. Lorenzo was 0.2 of a second quicker on that lap number 6. The advantage over Marc Marquez. It's over half a second for the first time in this race. It's down to 9 points. An advantage for Jorge Lorenzo in the World Championship. There is Rossi pulling away from Bradley Smith. Next on the shopping list, Bradley Smith's teammate, Pol Espargaro. And then his older brother, Aleix Espargaro. And then here is Rossi. There's still a long, long way to go. There's still 23 laps to go. We're not even anywhere near third distance at the moment. Can he do it? There's the men in front of him. Next there, Pol Espargaro, number 46. Well, Rossi's wide. Rossi's gone wide at turn 2. That would have cost him a couple of tenths as he tried to hunt down Pol Espargaro. It's bunching up in that battle for 4th place between Dovizioso, the Espargaro brothers, and Rossi, who's moved relatively easy away from balance from Bradley Smith. 0.6 of a second the gap now. 22.5 laps to go. Jorge Lorenzo leads to wide. Rossi is trying to fight his way back as we stand at the moment. Jorge Lorenzo is. Here we are, there's Dovizioso, Aleix Espargaro, Pol Espargaro, and there is Valentino Rossi. Long way to go, 22 laps to go. What can the Hondas do at the front? Can they haul back on Jorge Lorenzo? I think that is the act. But this is a real heavy 4-rider scrap now for 4th place. It's being headed by the factory Ducati of Andrea Dovizioso. Well, there's less than a second now covering Dovizioso in 4th, down to Rossi in 7th place. We're on board with Rossi through the Angel Nieto corner. Now, this is where Rossi's been really strong on the brakes, down into turn number 8. He's not going to be close enough to strike on Pol Espargaro on this lap. He can really do his chances a great deal of good. There's 3 in front. He's got to snaffle them up pretty quick. He's closing on Pol Espargaro all of the time. Down through turn 11, little short straight, then that left-hand kink at turn 12. Where will he make his move? Here we go, turn 12 now, up through 13, over the rise they will come. And Rossi closing on Pol Espargaro all the time. Now, can he get a run down the start and finish straight, down into turn 1? Yeah, the factory Yamaha against the satellite Yamaha. This is where Rossi will be looking to dive up the inside of Pol Espargaro down into turn 1.
Ojek Kanan memang tangguh. Semoga terhibur. Terima kasih sudah menonton.